TFMasterz coming at you. So yo, I mean, listen, we continuing this motherfucking catch up, and you know, hey, sorry for the motherfucking wait, again, and you know, thank you.
We ain't gonna just be apologizing the entire time.
Oh, well, never mind. Fuck y'all then. Hey, listen, we've been, you know, we've been catching up, and see, here's the whole thing. I'm giving, you know, we're giving you this kind of review. Now, I have like a vision of gaming right now, and so far, like, you know, if you watched our last video with, you know, like Bastion and, you know, fucking American Nightmare and, you know, Sleeping Dogs, Darksiders, and all that, like, these games ain't really spectacular. I mean, I know you like, you know.
So that's what you're about. You about to talk about spectacular shit.
I mean, it's spectacular time. I mean, this is. I mean, we're now we're getting into the fucking Christmas. Hey, mommy, daddy, I want this for Christmas, please. Please, I get best grades in school, fucking, you know, please, right? So let's talk about some real shit. Like, okay, so right at the beginning of like the fall, right, this game came out, and I was so excited about this game. What was that game?
Halo.
Motherfucker, I said October.
Oh, the fall. Really? No, we're not doing a Resident Evil video.
Yes,
really?
sir. Yo,
oh
hey,
my God.
Okay, so check it out, right?
I haven't touched this thing yet.
That's too bad. Guess what is happening? All right, so
this.
yo, check it out. All right, so I'm not gonna spoil because he hadn't played it. I fucking everybody that said that game wasn't the shit.
You're gonna do the exact opposite because I can't wait to not like it. By the way.
Really? Okay. Well, I mean,
go ahead and state your case. I mean,
listen,
I want to like it.
All right, now mind you, I played it with Leon first, and when I played,
you're supposed to play with Leon first.
I mean, you can do the fuck you want.
Yeah, but you're supposed to.
I mean, you're not supposed to. Leon isn't even the beginning of the game. Like, I mean, technically, story wise.
Yeah, they want you to play as Leon, then Chris, then.
Oh, why? Because that's in the order.
Jake. No, because that's what they said that.
Oh, they said it. Whatever. Anyway, let's be real. Okay, I literally, this was my initial feeling about it before I didn't even read reviews on it, right? When I was playing this Leon, I was like, yo, this is really Resident Evil 2 feeling.
That was the point.
But everybody was hating.
That's because the game was ass, according to the people. I haven't played it.
I liked it. The mechanics were good.
That was the whole point.
The fighting was good. And I feel like the other ones, I mean, Chris' campaign wasn't all that great. And they made Chris kind of like a bitch.
That's because we like the Leon part. Because it's all Resident Evil 2 feeling.
Well, no, not even that. I mean, it just made the character Chris a bitch. That's not the Chris Redfield I played with.
Oh, yeah.
That Chris that beat Wesker, that ain't the one in 6. I don't know who the fuck that was. And shit, Chris, that was a motherfucker. He was in my heart.
Does he really just not act the same?
He is not the same person. You remember Resident Evil 5? I had just played through Resident Evil 5.
Well, yeah, I remember.
And I don't know. Chris was a hero from like Resident Evil to Resident Evil 2.
So why does he become an alcoholic? Does Jill like leave him for another guy or something?
No. You want me to really tell you?
Yeah, why?
Okay,
is he an alcoholic?
because
this is at the beginning of the game, though,
no,
right?
It's not. I mean, he's an alcoholic, but you don't know why.
Well, then don't tell me.
What's some story-related stuff? But
Story-related stuff.
But either way, he's not the leader. He's not Chris Redfield, and he's still in the BSAA, which is fucked up. Shepard should have came and fucked him up. And then Jake was cool. I mean, it was a cool mix of just his fighting style, even though he popped off like the rest of them.
Does he use guns?
Yeah. He just has a stronger punch than everybody else. But I mean, really, the punch.
But you still shoot with him.
Yeah.
Mainly. More so than fighting.
Yeah. No, well, I mean, I found myself playing with everybody fighting more so than shooting. Because, now this is one thing I didn't respect about the game. Like, listen, anybody make a fucking zombie game. When you shoot them in the motherfucking head, they die. I don't give a fuck what difficulty it is, so I don't give a fuck what it is. If you hit a zombie in his motherfucking brain, he falls the fuck down. The bosses are an exception. Them regular, get the fuck out of here. And there's a mode on there, I don't know if you know about it or not, but you can like basically infiltrate motherfuckers' games as a zombie.
Yeah, that's tight.
It's a good idea.
You said that was probably tight.
It's a good idea. I mean...
Did you do it?
I did it, yeah. I got like one nigga. Everybody else, it didn't work. But anyway,
But you didn't really go with everyone else saying it sucked balls.
No, I liked it. No complaints.
I was about to say, really no complaints?
No complaints.
What was the past, 5 minutes?
I was critiquing the game because I paid $60 for it, and I can do that. For $60, I can say the fuck I want about your shit. Real talk. Fuck them. And then Capcom, y'all still fucking up because I heard y'all released that DLC.
Didn't we make
early.
a video?
Yeah, we did. Like, and I'm commenting previous video. It's up here somewhere. Hey, the other video, y'all still doing that. Fuck y'all. I heard y'all releasing characters and shit, Sakura and all them niggas. Y'all can kiss my ass still. Capcom.
They're doing an update to Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
What was they gonna do? Give you the character for free?
Anything I say is not gonna be good.
No, wait, give it to me. Give it to me. What happened?
They're much like they did for Street Fighter Street Fighter 4 AE 2012 edition. They're making a 2013 edition. It's gonna be for free, right. But they're gonna update like the moves and change certain properties of moves so that it's not a jab fest like it is now, and it's a little bit more balanced. People probably still gonna hate on it and know the characters are not free, and those packs never go on sale, so we're never gonna get them for half of what it is, like 1,600 points or whatever. I'll get it for 800. I don't know about 1,600. Maybe I'm gonna wait for
what?
I'm gonna wait for 2012.
What about Sakura?
Like I said, wait for 2013. I can't wait for the. They're changing. I can't go into detail because you're gonna be like, yeah. So this move went from 6 frames to 5 frames. What do I care? And I'll be like, you don't. But hey,
is the shoes gonna be there?
Mm-hmm. He's gonna be better too. You won't notice it, but he's gonna be better. I'm just saying.
How far you professionals like fucking?
Yeah, like they changed the way you can't just poke people with chain combo strings anymore because not only were they supremely punishable, but now they're gonna be even more so. And like you're not gonna get like meter for throwing out stupid fireballs anymore. You get 0 meter for throwing fireballs because that was just a spammable abuse, and they're gonna make it so like you actually have to fight now instead of running away, instead of getting time overs.
So guys, listen, they're trying to fucking
Capcom's trying to do right.
Make a tournament worthy game because they paid a lot of money for Tekken characters.
It's probably too late though.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we did do extensive play on that. We had a lot of fun with it. I should watch that shit.
Yeah, we got more videos.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I mean, while we're talking about throwback games, I mean, didn't you play? What did you play? You played Dead Space? How was tell me, in 2012, how Dead Space, not Dead Space 2 or 3, because 3 coming out. If you didn't know,
I think
Dead Space 3 coming the fuck out.
I think Dead Space came out like what in like 08 or 07 or some shit. Dead Space. Okay, you let me borrow that, and I've probably been talking about it for like 5 months.
Yeah.
I put it in somewhere within the first 2 months, and was like, I got to the first save point, I'm like, I'm done. I can't do this right now. I am not fucking doing this. And it took a lot for me to get back into the game, because I wanted to, first off, I don't like having it, because I want to give it back. And I'm like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to knock it out. I ain't going to beat it on impossible, but I'm going to do the best that I can. And that game is just too... I don't like scary games. I'm not doing that. I like the weapons. Unfortunately, I didn't really get to play with all of them until my second playthrough because I was going for the 1 gun achievement. But that 1 gun is tight anyway because you just cut off their limbs.
What is the real gun?
The main gun, the line cutter.
Line cutter, yeah.
Yeah, the rail gun is badass. Oh my god, that thing is like anything in this area of you're gone. You're gone.
Got to go.
But yeah, Dead Space, not really the greatest fucking story. I mean, it's your simple derelict ship, only survivors. What the fuck is going on? Oh, it's religious bad guys. Fuck you.
Not only that, I
hate that.
I mean, nobody likes a silent hero. I mean, even Master Chief say something.
That doesn't bother me. I've been dealing with silent... That's a big thing nowadays, silent protagonists and shit. Like, oh, we're going to do away with them and give them a voice. And I don't care either way. If they want to be a character in the story that you're playing and have something, that's fine.
With that, yeah.
But if not, then you interpret what they tell you. I mean, I'm not saying I identify with Clark the first time, but I'm saying seeing them, I'm like, I for him being silent, I make my own assumptions on, oh, that's fucked up, instead of him saying, yo, that's fucked up.
Nah. What you do is, that nigga mute. He don't have a voice. He'll say shit.
Or we can go with that. Yeah, he's just a mute. This one time, I was walking, and once again, this is like stage 1. Level 1. I'm going in there, and all of a sudden the lights turn off. And I just stop, and I'm like, oh my god. And I don't move. I'm just like, I'm not doing this. I can't. I just said, I'm like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm yelling at the TV.
I don't wanna, did you have a line cutter?
Yes.
You better cut your ass through. The fuck was the problem? Fuck you scared of? You got a line cutter. You didn't know the line cutter did? It lined the cut.
They cut the line.
Yeah, both of them. Both them shits.
Then
Either way, some shit is cut and it's lined up.
And then the lights came on, and I was like, okay, I don't like this.
It was a great game.
But I made it through. I made it through all the stages. I made it all the way through,
like 5 of the stages. It was wonderful.
That's right. You got to finish it.
I'll tell you what.
So you didn't get to the religious people. No. It's all religious again. Every time.
Thank you for ruining the game.
It's all religion. It's always religion.
Why wouldn't it be? Religion is great. Like, do you know, like, the Catholics been fucking smashing people for centuries? The fuck? You know, hear about the Crusades? The nigga was like, oh, you don't believe in Jesus? Bitch. That's fantastic. I love it.
How about this arrow? You believe in that arrow? Blam. You gone. Yeah.
Religion is great.
I'm not playing the second one, though.
That's fucked up. I'll play it for you guys. Don't worry. Play the shit out of that. And then I'm not scared of shit. Turn the lights out.
You didn't even finish the first one.
The lights. That's because it wasn't Resident Evil, but it was trying to be.
So then why are you playing the second one?
Oh, they fixed it.
Yo, Dead Space is possibly better than Resident Evil at this juncture anyway.
I don't know about that. 6 was tight. Fuck that. I loved it. No, I loved it. I loved the story. I loved it. I loved it. Okay, while we're talking about throwbacks, I did play in preparation for fall of Cybertron.
In preparation for it?
War
for Cybertron.
Which one did I play?
War for Cybertron.
I played War Cybertron. I'm gonna keep it real sweet. The motherfucking Megatron Mega Buster. That's all you need.
And then what do you do when you're not playing Megatron?
I hated it. I only played as Megatron and Optimus. And my whole thing is, like, really,
there were other characters to play with other abilities and other skills and shit.
Made you do it, but other than that, Megatron Optimus. Here's my thing, right? I like Optimus because he got that voice.
Because he's Optimus.
Yeah,
you like him because he's the G.
Yeah, you know, he's Optimus.
That's it.
He got the matrix of leadership that he have. He got it, though.
Yeah, he just got it.
Yeah, he just got it. He wouldn't got that shit. I did love the fact that it was canon.
More or less.
No, it was canon.
More or less. High Moon knew the blueprint that they had to follow for getting off Cybertron.
Right.
So by them creating, like, for instance, if it sucked, it probably wouldn't have been canon.
Oh, yeah.
Is what I'm saying. Is that they created their own shit without basing it off of anything other than, like I say, the blueprint of Cybertron is fucked, the Decepticons are dickheads, the Autobots are trying to do what they can to stop the Decepticons, and then they're having the war for Cybertron.
So you didn't think they wrote a script for it and said, hey, this is the canon script?
You mean like the developer?
After it sold 1 million units, they're like, yeah, this shit canon.
Basically, like I said, that's what I said. If it sucked, they would have completely disavowed it. They're like, really? War for Cybertron? Man, fuck that. That was terrible.
I'm gonna tell you, that motherfucking Megatron Buster.
That's all you talking about. What about the first 6 chapters and how awesome the first 5 chapters?
I will admit, I did enjoy
the first half, the last half.
Dashing with Optimus and hitting him with the axe, but other than that, the Mega Buster. Yeah, I know Mega Buster was a Mega Man, but
what about the story and the stages?
The story was fantastic.
And the vehicles. And the Trypticon and Omega Supreme.
The Mega Buster. I had that shit in my house because I was a badass, and my mom I would fuck up, and she would just take my toy chest and just throw the whole thing away, and we start over every year because I like to fuck up in school.
So no multiplayer.
I didn't play it. But I'm ready for Fall of Cybertron, and guess what? There's no co-op. You know what? That was one thing I thought was mad cool. Like, you could...
The stages are different.
I didn't play the new one.
Are we talking about Fall?
Yeah.
The layouts are completely different, and, like, if you noticed in War...
It was really big.
Yeah, you could see that some of the stages were big enough, because I don't know if they're trying to fit 3 people, but sometimes there were corridors. But in some of those corridors, you were actually split off from people.
Yeah.
That's actually my favorite part of co-op because it leads to more teamwork action where it's like, oh shit, we're separated now. You're over there, I'm over here. We got to do this shit and then meet in the middle. I like that.
And the bosses were like a really, 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 really grand scheme bosses. That's some. I mean, I think if you want to take notes as far as bosses go, you look at that game. That game.
They had a lot of good different
great bosses.
Now, great. Soundwave on War, that was really hard on hard. But that being said, Fall, it doesn't lend itself to co-op because because a lot of the stages are super narrow. I mean, there are some grand areas, but then it just goes to more narrow things. And I'm on chapter 8. I'm on chapter 8 now. So that being said, I'm definitely more than halfway through, and there are once again different elements to, like for instance, one Optimus, you play with him the first 2 stages. You have the Metroplex special move. You don't have cloaking. You don't have
yeah. I never knew about any of those things.
You never even hit the right bumper.
You hit the dash.
Yeah, well, one of them was dash.
Yeah, dash was tight.
And then some of them had cloaking. Some of them had hovering. Some of them had special. Either way,
I mean, Megatron hovered.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But you didn't play with the other guys, so you don't know the abilities they had.
Motherfucking Megatron. Lord Megatron, matter of fact. I mean, he was still Lord. If y'all didn't know, he'd been Lord Megatron a long time.
So anyway, you actually have stage specific abilities. So if you're playing a dude in a plane, just the same way they did on War, you have a plane stage where it's huge and you fly around and you go this.
But you can't be with your homies.
Huh? Well, no, you can't be with your homies.
You're gonna take a feature away and add Dinobots, which they did in the first game. But,
what do you mean they did in the first game?
It was a Dinobot, the big winning thing.
That's not a Dinobot. That's Trypticon.
Right, but Trypticon's a Dinobot.
He's not a Dinobot.
Is he or is he not a dinosaur?
It appears to be a dinosaur, but it's not a Dinobot.
Okay, so
when you say Dinobots, motherfucker, you think of Grimlock Swoop, Sludge.
No, all I'm saying is, was he or was he not a Dinobot?
No, absolutely not.
Was he not a big ass Tyrannosaurus Rex?
It appeared to be yes.
Then he was a Dinobot.
Then what is Grimlock?
He's a Dinobot.
You're terrible. See, this is why I know. And then you don't know. No. You ain't Transformers, dog. No. You saying that is just horrible blasphemy stuff. And Grimlock is in this one. I haven't got to play with him yet, but I hear it's pretty.
Is he around?
No, he's actually missing. They're putting it off. They're putting it off. They're like, yo, Grimlock came through here, and then you see like claw marks on the walls and all this other stuff, and everything's just tore up because he ransacked the place.
So Trypticon's not a Dinobot?
No. What's next?
How was Lollipop Chainsaw?
Yeah. What? No.